Bro, does this sound like your life? You wake up every single day at the same time, and the first thing you do is scroll on your phone, looking for boring things, and then you have the same boring breakfast every single day. Then you go to school or to work doing things that you don't really care about and feel like you're wasting your time the whole day long. Then you get home, and guess what? The whole afternoon and evening is wasted doing boring things, playing video games, watching Netflix, watching anime, scrolling on Insta. Hours and hours and hours are wasted that you get to the evening time asking yourself, wow, what did I do today? And you realize that you haven't done anything special. If that is your life, bro, then let me tell you that this is not to criticize you or anything. This was literally a description of my life a few years ago. But if you want to make your life more exciting and if you want to become a more exciting person, then let me share with you in this video the one rule that I have been following since 2, 3, 4 years now, and that has literally made my life much more exciting and has actually made me a much more exciting person because of that. And I will also share with you the 3 simple steps that you can take to implement this rule and start making your life much more exciting starting from today. And the thing is that most people's life is fucking boring, bro. 99% of people's lives is boring. They do all the time the same things, do things they don't care about every single day. It's just the same and they don't feel like they are doing anything special. But we don't want to be like that, right? We don't want to waste our life with things that were boring, feeling that our life is boring and not doing anything special. On the other hand, I'm sure that you want to live your life. I'm sure that if you're here watching this video, then you want to have an exciting life. You want to be doing those crazy things that you know you want to be doing deep down. But why is it then that most of us don't do them? I think it is very simple, or at least that was the case for me, because we don't value our time and our life as much as maybe we should, because we don't realize its true value and the shortness of life. And so I want to make a little thought experiment to really convey you this value, this opportunity that you have. Now, close your eyes and imagine yourself being in your deathbed at 70, 80 or 90, doesn't matter. And you realize that in a few minutes or hours, it will be over. Now you look back at your life, and in one scenario you're there and look back at all the things you did, and you realize that you have done anything special, bro. You have just wasted your life doing the things that other people told you to do, doing those boring things that you didn't really want to do, but you were doing because society told you that you should be going to that school and then do that boring job and then do that other thing, and that's it. And then you get there and ask yourself, bro, why did I just waste my life like that? Or now imagine the other scenario. Imagine being there, still in your deathbed, few minutes left, but this time you have a big fucking smile on your face because you know that you have just used your whole life. You look back at it and every single day you remember about the amazing things you were doing. Every single day was amazing, was special, and you used it to 100%. And now you think to yourself, bro, amazing, I can die. I've lived this life. Now, I'm 100% sure that you would not want to live the first scenario, but you would love to live the second one. At least that is the case for me. And if you want to also not waste your life and not regret it, then I've realized, or at least for me, that the way to do that was to not waste my life, was to start living it, was to start doing those cool things that I wanted to be doing, to start doing those adventures that deep down I knew that I wanted to be doing. And I found that one simple rule made the whole job, right? When following one simple rule, my life became much more exciting and I became a much more exciting person because of that. And that rule was very simply that every single time that I was seeing something or heard about something or thought about something that I thought to myself, what the fuck, this might be crazy to do. I want to do this, right? It would be amazing to do. Every single time I have that kind of thought, I write it down and make sure that I end up doing it. If you follow this one rule, then you will make your life much more exciting. It's crazy. But now you may be thinking to yourself, yeah, but maybe I don't know what those things are that I want to be doing. I don't know what those adventures are, those cool shit things are. I don't know. And let me tell you something. You actually do know. You just forgot about them. We all deep down know. But because we have been wasting our lives and doing boring things. We have literally closed up those adventures and cool things that we wanted to be doing, kind of like in a part of our minds, and close them away right there because we're not doing them anyways. But as soon as you start thinking back about it, you will come up with those ideas. So don't worry if right now you don't know exactly what you want to be doing and what those cool things are that you could be doing. I'm 100% sure, and I assure you of the fact that as soon as you start thinking about it and forget about all those negative beliefs that people tell you, you will come up with those ideas. Because people tell you that you should be realistical, and you shouldn't do that thing, that's dangerous, blah blah blah. Fuck about those things. Deep down you already know what you want to be doing. You already have the answers deep down inside of you, bro. And they will come as soon as you give them the opportunity to come. So if right now you're thinking, okay, but how do I actually come up with those ideas and how do I actually put them into practice? Here are the 3 simple steps that I recommend you to follow, and that will change your life, will make it much more exciting, bro. Step number 1, plan the next 30 minutes, put a timer on of 30 minutes, take out pen and paper and start writing down the cool things, the adventures that you have always been dreamed about doing. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if you think that it's undoable, doesn't matter if you think that it's stupid, it's too, it's not even a real adventure. Write it down, bro, write it down, so that we get to step number 2. Start thinking about the things that you want to do first, start thinking about how you could do them, start thinking about when you could do them, because there are a few things that you cannot do next week, right? Maybe you want to go to the moon, I don't know, and maybe you want to try out a new sport, maybe you want to try out the food, or maybe you want to do a world travel. So there are a few things that can be done literally tomorrow, literally next week, and literally maybe in a year or 5 years, right? So don't worry about that. Write down everything, plan them, and step number 3 is to do one of those things, at least one of those things, every single fucking week. And that habit changed my life. It literally changed my life. Because most people's lives, and my life, was fucking boring, bro. Fucking boring. The most exciting thing I used to do was destroying my liver every single Saturday with a little bit of alcohol, doing with people I didn't even care about. Yeah, woohoo! Who cares about that? We don't want to live a life like that, probably. And so following these 3 simple steps and that one simple rule changed my life. Literally, if the only thing you got from this video was to write down every single time and actually do those things every single time that you think to yourself, I would love to do this, you actually end up doing those things. You will not only make your life much more exciting and more interesting, but you will actually become a much more exciting person because of that. And because of that, you will end up getting to know much more exciting and interesting people, and you will actually end up attracting those kinds of people. So it's a self-fulfilling, positive, reflexive feedback loop that will make your life much better. Long story short. So I really hope that this video helped you out. Write it down, take yourself 30 minutes. Don't just go and scroll and watch a next video of me or anyone else. Bro, implement, otherwise you have just wasted your time. And you don't want to be doing that, right? You want to live the life that you will not regret. I really hope that this video helped you out on that way. I wish you all the best, and see you in the next one.